Hi guys, so I hope you are doing amazing, and today we are here to do a quick after your workout stretch. I am currently training for a marathon and I am not the best with post-workout stretching, which is really interesting, as much yoga as I do and everything, but yeah, not good at it. Hopefully you are a lot better at it, and that is why you're here. We are going to focus mainly on the lower body. This is great if you're a runner, cyclist, maybe you're hiking, something like that. So we're going to do a lot of stretching in the hips, the hamstrings, quads, all of that good stuff. We're going to really hit it though in a short amount of time. Hopefully that will make you be more consistent at it than I am. Let's get started. Coming into a downward dog, tucking your toes, lifting your hips up. Maybe pedaling out your feet once you get here. Just seeing where you're at in your body right now. And on your next inhale, lifting your right leg up, down dog split. Sweeping it to the outer edge of that right hand, bringing down that left knee. Breathing space, it's really important to bring your breath into the space that you're working on, trying to stretch out or open up. I find that when I target my breath to a specific area, it helps me to really release and get deeper into that area. It just really helps with my mind-body connection. Give it a try, see how it goes for you. Maybe sway a bit side to side. If you want to go a little deeper, you can come down onto your elbows. Just because you can do this does not mean it will be a better stretch. Personally for me, I like to be up on my arms or on my hands. I feel like I can really focus more on my hips versus trying to really get as deep as possible here on my elbows. It just feels different, and it's not what I'm trying to focus on right now. So play with it, see what works for you. And from here, we're going to twist and stretch into that back quad. So just pressing your right hand back, grabbing a hold of that left leg. If you can't do this, it's really great to grab a strap or a belt or something so you can hook it onto that back foot and just pull it towards your body. If it's too intense, don't do it. Maybe just keep the leg down and twist open to your right side. And while we're stretching here, you don't want to sink down deeper towards the mat. It's much better to think of your hips as magnetizing together, kind of bringing them back to center. Releasing out of that. Don't let that back leg slingshot back down. Gently remove it down to the floor if possible. Coming back into that lizard, heel toeing that right foot to the center of your mat, shifting your hips up and back into a nice runner stretch. And once again, you want to think about your hips being square. So if you're on railroad tracks, your hip bones are facing the same way. They are in line, parallel together. And from here, just gently, very, very gently, taking the left hand to the outer edge of the right foot and just pulling it towards the left side just a bit. Play with that stretch. See how it feels for you here. I find that it really helps me with my running and gets me stretching a lot deeper into my calf and my soleus, just really opening everything up. Releasing that hand and shifting everything back into a downward dog. Taking your time getting there. Planting your palms down onto your mat. Lifting your hips up. And just seeing if you notice a difference in your right side and left side of your body. And doing the same thing up and over on the other side. Big inhale, left leg lifts. Sweeping it forward to the outer edge of your left hand, bringing down that back knee. Just breathing space here. Playing with the same things that we played with up and over on the other side. Maybe focusing on bringing that breath into that hip area, seeing how that feels for you. Noticing the different levels of tightness or stiffness on this side versus the other. I always find that really interesting. And coming into that quad stretch, opening everything up to the left side, grabbing a hold of that right foot with that left hand. Thinking about the magnetic strip of your hips pulling together instead of sinking down deeper. Releasing that back foot, being careful not to slingshot it if possible. Coming back into that lizard, maybe swaying a bit side to side, just recentering in your body before bringing that left foot heel toe to the center of the mat, shifting your hips back. Coming into that runner stretch. So I'm training for my first marathon currently. I'm really excited and I cannot fathom how I'm going to run 26 miles. So that will be interesting. Let me know down below what you're training for, if anything specific, or what your favorite outdoor activity is. Mine, I like running, I like cycling, I like hiking. I pretty much like them all. Currently this year, I'm focusing on running more so than either of the other ones, but I mean, it's ever changing and I love to hear what other people are doing. So let me know down below what you are up to this year. So going and grabbing a hold of the outer edge of that left foot with the right hand, stretching into that calf, that soleus muscle, ever so slightly pulling it over. I find some of the most subtle stretches, like you can hardly even tell that I'm pulling my foot. The most subtle stretches sometimes are the most bang for your buck. And that just goes to show that it's not about the pose, it's not about how deep you can get into something, it's about how it feels in your body. It's so important to focus on that over everything else. Releasing the foot, planting your palms down at the top of the mat, tucking your back toes, and coming back into a downward dog. Noticing how your body feels. Hopefully your sides are evened out a little bit more. Big inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, sweeping it through into your pigeon. Big inhale opens everything up. Exhale, coming down to your comfort level. If you have any sort of knee issues, or if this is absolutely uncomfortable for you, if you're in pain, just flip over onto your back. Bring your left knee into your chest and bring your right ankle on top of that left knee, grabbing a hold of the leg and pulling the left leg towards you. This will give you the same stretch as in your pigeon pose. You're just on your back and it's safer for your knees. So either way, coming into a pigeon and breathing here. Sending that breath down into that right hip. Releasing all of that stored tension. coming up out of that, taking your time, making your way back into your downward dog. If you're on your back, you can just stay there unless you'd like to come back into your downward dog just to check out the differences made between each side. And on your next inhale, left leg lifts, sweeping it through pigeon, either coming into the pigeon here, like I am, or coming back onto your back. Doing whatever works for your body. And coming up, meeting me back for one more downward dog. Bring your knees down onto the mat, swinging yourself around into a seat. A nice cross-legged seat here. Just taking a moment to thank your body for its awesome workout today and for taking the time to stretch. And I thank you for practicing with me. I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you for being here. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Let me know down below what your favorite workout is currently or what you're training for. I would love to know, and I will see you next time.